Moving on to race number 4, and the fourth on the programme is 1,800 metres, and it is a Class 4 contest as well, with Orr dropping into this grade for the first time. We're back on the turf here as well. Joyful Heart, second and fourth on his last 2 starts. EZRA, wide gate again for him. He's drawn 14, 10, 10, gets 12, but he did run third to Kung Fu Master Panda last time out. Leading Fortune gets up to the 1,800 metres. Shanghai Dragons won 2 of his last 3, should roll from barrier number 13. We've got Exaltation, still a maiden after 24 starts and beaten favourite last time out, and down to Daily Charmer, who did win over the 1,600 metres, but in Class 5. That was back just before Christmas. Joyful Heart, Shanghai Dragon, Exaltation, Mark are the horses that have been up at Chungfa, along with Smart Cousin and Cheerful Star.
Speed map for this 1,800 metre race with that beautiful run down the back straight. Shanghai Dragon's been in great form. He's won 2 of his last 3 on the pace, but he might get some company on the inside from Daily Charm here. Lucky Missile, Orr and Toy Coon next. Stunning Impact up in distance. Joyful Heart against the fence. Leading Fortune from barrier number 11. He's doing it tough in front of EZRA, Smart Cousin, and More Than a Horse against the rail inside of that line of 3.
Have a look at Orr here. Now, he's coming back off an all-weather run last start in Class 3. He didn't run too badly back here on the turf in this particular contest, down in grade. So he's going nicely, stretched out well enough here, did Orr. He's Jerry Chow aboard. Toy Coon, I thought he was a better run from him last time behind Maldives. And look, another one who's very fit, working well. Barrier 1, he'll definitely get his opportunity as well. Tony Picone will take them out. He'll take over from Jerry Chow there. And Stunning Impact. Now, this horse yet to win. I like the fact he's coming up to 1,800 metres. Barrier number 5, just a nice quiet piece, but a very fit horse by Zoo Star going into this race.
OK, so a few with chances again. And again, the market looks pretty open at this stage. We'll start off, though, with Toy Coon and his trainer, Ricky Yu.
Ricky, Toy Coon, he hasn't been able to win here in Hong Kong, but now that he's in Class 4, do you think that win is coming soon for him?
Yes, I think this is about the right rating for him. When he first came in the ring, was a little high up, and was still acclimatizing, and step him up in distance, which is good for him. Considering the weather nowadays, a bit of cut of the grass that would certainly help him too.
So he's stepping up to 1,800 metres on Saturday, so you think that will suit him?
I think so, according to the pedigree that shows he needs some ground.
Barrier number 1, what will be the instructions for him?
Oh, just quietly where he's happy at the beginning, you know, and runs on at the end.
He galloped on Wednesday morning. How's his track work been leading into this race, Ricky?
Good, much better track work than last season.
We're counting down, of course, to Champions Day. Ricky, you've got 3 runners on the big day, Jolly Banner, Voyage Warrior, Mighty Giant. Just quickly, how are those horses doing, Ricky?
Well, for the time being, really happy with them. Yeah, you know, we had a long, hard season still, but they're still doing well.
Positive report then about Ricky's runners for Champions Day. Positive report about Toy Coon as well. What about EZRA? Let's have a look at him, Mark, with Joyful Heart, Lucky Missile and Exaltation. Still looking for that first win.
And taking EZRA and Joyful Heart out of this race. Andrew, I know it's 1,800 metres and it's a beautiful long run down the back, but gee, can't draw a gate. He's got 12 after 2 10s and a 14. Joe sticks on board. He's coming back in trip, but he'll be running on. Joyful Heart places track and distance on the 21st of February, and Zach's 2 from 5. Paul, that's good enough for both of these 2 to go in.
Yeah, I've got them both in as well. I do like Joyful Heart. I just think he's going to get a really nice run from the draw, and I think the 1,800 will suit him as well.
What about Shanghai Dragon? The draw hasn't been kind to him, Paul, but potentially can still get across and dictate. Yeah,
that's the key, isn't it? You'll know your fate. Now, the good thing about it is the 1,800 metre race, you've got to read the whole of the back straight to find your position. So there's plenty of opportunity for Karras to get forward and find a nice place with Shanghai Dragon. But it was a good win, and he's now won 2 of his last 3. So he is a horse in form at the moment.
He's up 8 pounds for the win. That was the worry with him, that and the wide barrier. He's fought on really well here. Gets the senior rider on in Karras Teton after that win with Matthew Poon underneath him last time out. The speed map also has Daily Charm working him early on. That might soften him up at the end.
All right, it's Joyful Heart, our favourites here, Paul, for the first leg of the Triple Trio.
Yeah, and I've got him in, again, not an easy race for the first leg of the Triple Trio, it never is. Joyful Heart on top. I'm going to put Stunning Impact in at a double-figure price there. I think the 1,800 is going to be ideal for him from a barrier of 5. Toy Coon, we heard from Ricky Yu, he's going nicely, and then EZRA from the back. So ended up with 2,834.
Going to take a chance with Cheerful Star here. He's currently off a rating of 41. His win was off a rating of 45. It was over 1,800 metres. His last two have been at Happy Valley. He did run 7th behind Pakistan Friend 3 starts ago, but he does carry 5 pounds less in weight for that. He's drawn better in barrier number 4. So 12 Cheerful Star on an each-way basis. Toy Coon will be charging home. Joyful Heart will get the perfect trip. And EZRA will be charging home as well. 12 each way to beat 3, 2 and 4.
All right, so I thought main action probably around the top of the page here as well. Could it be as simple as 1, 2 and 3 for the first leg of the TT? That's where I'm looking. All right, that's race number 4. Race number 5, first leg of the 6 up. We're back onto the all-weather for the next.